Welcome back to Soldier Field. I'm now joined by the Athletics' Matt Schneidman. They're turning the lights off here, kind of like the Packers barely turned the lights off on the Chicago Bears. But Matt, one thing I wanted to talk about was the Packers defense. It really seemed like, despite they had a new offensive coordinator, and Xavier McKinney kind of said it didn't really seem like they were prepared for anything that Chicago wanted to do. And also the four-man rush seems to be a real problem.
Yeah, the Bears only scored 19 points, so on the surface it looks like a pretty stout defensive performance, but you watch the game, it just didn't seem that way to the eye. No. They had some struggles against the run, they had some struggles against the pass. Something Matt LaFleur mentioned postgame was how their rush lane integrity was not what it needs to be. The Bears ranked 32nd in the league in sack rate allowed entering this game. The Packers had 3 sacks, but 1 until the final drive, and they didn't even get the Bears off the field on that drive because they converted a first down after a 3rd and 19 and then a 4th and 3. So Packers pass rush has to be better. Their pass defense has to be better. Their run defense has to be better. Not a great performance from Jeff Hafley's unit.
Before we move on, how much do you think Jair Alexander has missed? They have some great wide receivers for Chicago. Sure, Keenan Allen's not what he was, but he's still good. How much has he missed?
A lot, because when Jair is healthy, you think about the last 2 seasons, Jair has played at least 15 games. He's made a second-team All-Pro. He's missed so many games over the last couple seasons, and today it was a continuation of that knee injury that he came into the game questionable with. And Carrington Valentine and Keyshawn Nixon gave up too much. When Jair is healthy, Nixon's the other outside corner. I don't want to look ahead to the draft in Green Bay too much, but the Packers might need to take a corner in the first round.
And maybe a few defensive linemen, defensive ends.
Listen, don't disrespect Karl Brooks like that.
It was kind of funny. We were sitting in the press box. The kick gets blocked. I'm not sure who said it in the Packers front office, but they said, "We finally got one. We finally got one." They were ecstatic. What was it like to see special teams finally kind of hold their weight and get the Packers a win?
It seems like there's a special teams devil hovering over Lambeau Field, from the block punt return for a touchdown against the 49ers in the 2021 divisional round to Anders Carlson's missed field goal in the playoffs last year to Braden Narvison this season and everything in between. They just can never really get it consistently right on special teams. Rich Bisaccia, and I know you've touched on this already in this show, challenged them the beginning of the week. Bears haven't had a kick block yet this season, but the Packers saw a weakness at the guard spot on the Bears kicking protection team. They took advantage, and credit to Karl Brooks for stepping up.
Any other thoughts from the game?
No, it's raining outside, so
let's
get inside.
Let's get inside. Matt, thank you so much for your time. He's Matt Schneidman. You can follow all of his work on theathletic.com. I'm John Miller. That'll do it for us.